Setting ethical boundaries in generative AI, GenAI. Penetration testing is critical to ensure security assessments are both effective and responsible. Advanced techniques require a robust ethical framework that starts with obtaining explicit, documented authorization from system owners before any testing begins. AI tools must be carefully controlled to ensure they operate strictly within the defined scope, as their autonomous capabilities can unintentionally expand testing vectors. Data confidentiality should be preserved at all times by enforcing strict access controls, anonymizing sensitive information, and preventing inadvertent data extraction. Transparent disclosure of AI capabilities, limitations, and potential risks is essential for maintaining trust and enabling informed decision-making. Additionally, safeguards must be implemented to prevent the weaponization of AI models, as these systems, especially custom-trained ones, could be repurposed into powerful attack tools. Such measures protect against misuse while promoting secure, ethical AI testing practices. Explicit authorization is a cornerstone of ethical generative AI, GenAI, penetration testing, ensuring all activities are legally sanctioned and agreed upon by stakeholders before any engagement begins. Testers must strictly adhere to the defined scope, as GenAI tools possess autonomous capabilities that can inadvertently expand testing vectors beyond intended limits. Maintaining data confidentiality is essential, requiring tight control over model access, storage, and retention to prevent unauthorized use or leakage of sensitive information. Transparent disclosure of AI augmentation is equally important. Clearly communicating the system's capabilities, limitations, and potential risks builds trust and enables informed decision-making. Preventing weaponization is a critical safeguard, as custom-trained models, if unsecured, can be transformed into highly sophisticated attack tools. By embedding these principles into practice, organizations can effectively manage AI's unique risks and autonomous behaviors while upholding legal, ethical, and professional standards. Navigating ethical gray areas in AI security testing requires addressing complex dilemmas such as model drift and unintended scope expansion. Model drift, where AI behavior changes over time, can lead to the discovery of vulnerabilities outside the defined testing parameters. In such cases, testers face the decision of whether to report these findings, balancing the ethical duty to enhance security with the obligation to respect agreed-upon boundaries. Similarly, when a model autonomously generates a harmful exploit, testers must carefully assess how to handle the information to prevent potential misuse, while still ensuring vulnerabilities are responsibly addressed. This may involve secure disclosure processes, controlled communication with stakeholders, and adherence to legal and contractual requirements. By applying a clear ethical framework to these scenarios, organizations can manage AI's unpredictability, uphold professional standards, and mitigate risks without compromising security or integrity. Evaluating the intent behind an artificial intelligence AI security test is essential to ensure it is genuinely aimed at strengthening system defenses rather than causing unintended harm. Testers should assess potential impacts, including the risk of disrupting critical services, degrading performance, or exposing sensitive information. All actions must align with established standards, such as the Open Web Application Security Project's OWASP Ethical Testing Guidelines and the Artificial Intelligence Security Alliance AISA Code of Conduct, which emphasize legality, transparency, and respect for user privacy. In situations where the ethical or operational implications are uncertain, testers should seek consensus from trusted peers, ethics committees, or governance boards before proceeding. Thoroughly documenting the decision-making process, including intent, scope, risk assessment, and consulted guidance, ensures accountability, supports compliance, and reinforces the credibility of AI security testing practices. Ensuring a written scope agreement that explicitly addresses AI capabilities is essential for ethical and compliant AI security testing. This agreement should define boundaries, permissible tools, and potential AI-driven actions, to prevent misunderstandings. Robust data handling protocols must be established, covering storage, access, and use of all datasets, including training data, to safeguard privacy and integrity. Disclosing AI testing methods, assumptions, and limitations to stakeholders fosters transparency and trust. Implementing strong model security measures, such as access controls, encryption, and usage monitoring, helps protect against misuse. Continuous monitoring for scope drift is critical, with all ethical decisions documented for accountability. A responsible disclosure plan should be prepared to communicate vulnerabilities securely and constructively. Ethical principles form the foundation of responsible AI security testing, ensuring that activities prioritize safety, transparency, and respect for rights. These principles are reinforced by legal frameworks that translate them into enforceable requirements. In the European Union, laws like the General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, and the AI Act set strict standards for data protection, accountability, and AI system governance. In the United States, the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act, CFAA, governs unauthorized access and testing activities, while various state-level AI security regulations address transparency, bias mitigation, and data use. Industry-specific mandates such as HIPAA for healthcare, PCI DSS for payment systems, or ISO IEC standards for information security further define compliance obligations. Adhering to both ethical guidelines and these legal requirements ensures AI security testing is not only technically sound, but also lawful, accountable, and aligned with stakeholder trust expectations. Is this helpful so far?